In the summer of 2012, we set up a project unlike anything out there, a project we thought might make a difference. Now bear with us, this gets a bit complicated. We wanted to create an online platform, a space for a community thinking and talking about nature and culture. In order to spark conversation, we would fill this platform with stimulus, video, photography and editorial. New ideas, new ways of thinking. Through content, we wanted to create conversation, collaboration, and hopefully create social change. Content, conversation, change. This platform we called the Journal of Wild Culture.
Wild culture is an output that most people have ignored. It's the space between the cobblestones. It's something that needs to be said but no one is saying.
It's the peripherals, it's the extensions of the edges, it's how the paint finish wrinkles.
To me, wild culture is something that you yourself are part of and you don't know the outcome.
It's coming from the heart, and that's something that you can't tame, and so that's wild.
And wild culture online is about having a kind of gallery or a venue where people can put those different things that they notice, the odd witnessing of the world.
We started speaking to people from all over the world, forming this community of writers and artists, creating this content, building this platform. It was going great, but then at the end of the year, we ran out of money. We put what we had online, the bare backbones, but without the money, we couldn't finish the rest of the site. Now we've got the content, but there's no place for anything to grow from it.
The full story of wild culture actually begins back in 1984, when a Canadian artist named Whitney Smith went out into the forest. There he foraged for fiddlehead ferns that he then sold to chefs in hotels and restaurants across the city. Out of this relationship between food, art, nature, and commerce, the Society for the Preservation of Wild Culture was born. The idea of wild culture quickly spread through walks, talks, performances, and parties, in addition to the journal itself. Now the Journal of Wild Culture is relaunching online, and to make it happen, we're asking for your financial contribution.
We need money to cover development costs for the site.
We have gone to the first phase of work, so we know that things are starting to roll. We need to move this on to the next phase, and we need finance to do that.
We've started the community. We've got contributors based all around the world, from London to New York, China, and even in the Arctic Circle. Now we just need to let it grow.
We're looking for writers, artists, illustrators and photographers to show us what wild culture means to them.
We know this idea can work. We just need to give it the chance it deserves.
Help us get the word out. Help us preserve wild culture.
Content, conversation, change.
As I stop and take the time to inventory the inside of my mind, I realize it's not as full as it used to be.
But images of justice are designs of liberty.
The world has changed, or is it me that's new? A different set of morals from a different set of clues, so still I wonder.
Is this all there is to life?
The ever-changing cycles in a world that's damp and ripe. Seen the peace and bliss, but as you know,
all things must end,
except the need for faith.